Free, free! Free, free! Bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza!
And stop arming Israel!
Stop arming Israel!
Stop arming Israel!
Stop arming Israel!
Yeah, no, I was going to call on Oscar to give us a legal update.
Ijan have reported Sippy Hotoveli, the ambassador in that house, to the Met Police's Counter-Terrorism and War Crimes Unit for her incitement of genocide. Yes. We think her rhetoric is disgusting. Sam referenced her using the word a solution. She said that there was no other solution to the problem of the Palestinians than to destroy every building in Gaza. And we as Jews, when we hear that word solution, it makes us shiver to our core. It's disgusting rhetoric. It is the rhetoric of genocide. And accompanying that rhetoric of genocide is the reality of genocide that is occurring in Gaza right now. At the start, they said they were going to have an absolute siege. They said there was no food, no water, no nothing for the Palestinians. Now, the hypocrites in charge of the countries that we live in are saying, oh, there's a famine. As if this really shocks them, when that was stated as the intention of the siege. Having had some more time to look over the second provisional measures order by the ICJ, there's actually something interesting. There's a growing split in the ICJ court between the very senior judges. There was near unanimous agreement that further measures were needed to prevent the famine and to force Israel to take steps given them causing a genocide. But what happened in court was, if you read the explanatory notes attached to each judge's opinion, it actually makes clear nearly half of the judges thought that the ICJ should have called for an absolute ceasefire. And they said, what they say in that explanatory notes is, what on earth does it mean to say that Israel should allow more aid in, they should take steps to do X, Y, and Z, if they're going to continue bombing the hell out of Gaza? That is what they said. And they said that they should stop being so cryptic and call for a ceasefire now. And it's thankful to see members of the judiciary taking these positions. However, we should remember they come much too late, and they will never be at the forefront of our movement. We are the ones who called for a ceasefire from the get-go. We said this would be a genocide when they called for the absolute siege. And now, over 1 million people, if not way higher, are starving, and now we are starting to see some action. And to comment a bit on what happened this week, several British citizens were killed when Israel struck a clearly marked aid convoy. It was a massive convoy, and they had communicated with the Israeli army explicitly what they were doing. So what did the Israeli army do? They bombed them. They bombed the shit out of them. They killed them all, and now they say, oh, that was a mistake. Well, interestingly, the World, I forget the name of the organisation, what is it, World something Kitchen, Central Kitchen, said that they were going to cease providing aid after that happened because it was too dangerous. And is that a surprise to us? That would be something that Israel want in response to this? No. It's not surprising. And now we're starting to see the US and the UK shake their fingers and turn to Netanyahu and say, look, it's getting a bit awkward now, you're killing our own people with those weapons that we give you. Well, I find it disgusting that that's what it's taken. Why is a British life any different from a Palestinian life? It's pure racism. What is the difference between bombing an aid convoy and bombing an intensive care unit at Al-Shifa Hospital? Personally, I think the intensive care unit seems equivalently bad, if you can even say that, or if not worse. It's absolutely disgusting. They have no shame, and nothing will stop them as long as we keep giving them arms. So as my comrade said,
Stop arming Israel!
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 Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
And as Jewish people at Ijan, we say, never again for anyone!
Never again for anyone!
Thank you.
Have expired. That is why you've come here today.
Oscar.
I'm Inspector Bramford. No, I'm continuing to talk. I'm the senior officer on this team.
Ceasefire now!
I believe that you're here to make representations to the Israeli ambassador who lives at 58 Avenue Road, Northwest 8, in relation to the ongoing conflict in Gaza. I believe that your presence here amounts to harassment of this person and other residents at the
She's
address.
killing people. You're
And this
talking
is-
about harassment.
Just wait, sir.
She's killing thousands of
And it's
people.
likely to cause them harassment, alarm and distress.
That's the job that you should
Therefore,
Do your job and arrest her.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm directing you to leave and not to re-enter the area contained within the map that I will provide for you for 2 months from today, ending the 5th of June 2024.
You know
If
they'll
you
still be killing
knowingly-
people in June.
If you knowingly fail to comply with my directions, you will commit an offence contrary to section 42(7) of the Criminal Justice and Police Act 2001 and may be arrested. Mine as the senior officer of the scene.
And what's your name?
My name's Inspector Bramford. I work in Kentish Town Police Station.
And what's your number?
Sir, I don't have a number, I'm an inspector. I'm the only one in the Metropolitan Police. Here is the exclusion zone where you'll be excluded from.
Can you write your name down?
I tell you what, if you would like to take a photo, Bramford. That's it, Inspector Bramford. I'm the only one in the Metropolitan Police. All right. So.
And you said you were from the Kentish Town.
Kentish Town Police Station. So the direction is to leave. And
Why
that
was
is
it- why
now.
was it 2 months
I've
rather
told
than-
several people what my name
Why
is.
was it 2
All
months?
know
Why was
my
it?
name.
Why was it 2
Okay.
months rather than 1 month?
I'm not going to debate the length.
But what
Part of my
changed?
rationale is that you've come directly back after 1 month. Your intent is on.
Your concern is about harassment. Our concern is about the death of millions of people.
genocide.
His authority.
What's happened with our letter that we put in asking for you to arrest the woman in this house? What have you done with the letter that we put in asking you to take action against this woman?
I'm just here. Okay? So you can speak to me. I don't need that. Okay? This is direction that's been given by me. Okay? Which I will
Are you being instructed by anybody higher up?
I'm using a legal framework. Okay? Obviously, there is a chain of command.
It's the same.
If I have to justify that further down the line in a court of law,
I mean,
then
you're
I
saying
absolutely
this
will.
is a good outcome.
I understand that you have an appeal in against the initial section 42 direction.
That means we can still
So,
sue them.
I'm giving a further
They didn't apply
direction.
again, but you wouldn't be able to do that.
Given, I will justify that. If you want to take it to court, have a further appeal, then that's fine. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Do you understand? Okay, is there anything else you'd like me to clarify?
I'd like to clarify why you consider harassment worse than genocide.
Okay, I'm not going to take a political position.
That's not a political position.
So, if you take your map, 6th of June is the date. Okay?
You are making a political decision, sir.
If people return, they may be liable to arrest, okay? You've had your direction, now I'll ask you to leave now. I'd suggest you consider your options. If you want to take that up legally, then that is fine.
We already are.
We have already.
Okay, well, you can add this to the action.
We will.
What a scandal. The thing ended.
The direction's been given. Like I say, failure to comply is an offence, okay? So if you could please start to disperse and leave the area.
In the direction
Where the direction is looking for 1 month. Okay, then straight away look at the event. You won't be able to say
Hotoveli, you can't hide! Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Hotoveli, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
No.
We can't hear what you're saying because we don't understand anything.
Apartheid!
Jews against genocide! Jews against apartheid! Jews against genocide! Jews against apartheid! Jews against genocide! Jews against apartheid!
Jews against genocide!
Jews against apartheid!
Jews against genocide!
Jews against apartheid!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Yeah, it's not moving. Are you aware of the dispersal yet? So we need to start making our way.
I will take a photograph.
Take a photograph of it, please, yeah?
Can you give me the whole thing?
I can't give the whole thing, so I need a copy myself. I'm afraid. You can take a picture.
Yep, I am doing.
Fantastic.
So what is the exclusion zone?
So it's all of this that's in red, okay?
Right. It's very... I've got to say, I don't understand this map.
Okay, well, ultimately, I think what you need to know is that Avenue Road, this stretch of it, you can't be here.
Oh, right. This is Avenue Road and that is Adelaide Road.
Yes.
So that's a bit...
understand why you guys need them.
So is that Adelaide Road going down there?
So Adelaide Road's here. I'm not sure what you need to know. The key thing to take out is that you are not allowed to be here. So if we can start making our way up the road, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Free, free! Free, free! Free!
Well, somebody did pick up a load of bags. Did you leave a bag down there?
All the bags have been picked up. Huh? All the bags have been...
Yeah, I take that. Who lives at 58 Avenue Road is inciting genocide, the worst crime on earth. She's part of a mass murder machine. This time, just to get it out of the way, we can say more about it later. But the difference between the Holocaust and most other genocides was that it was mechanized. And now we know, because it's all over the press, that in fact, this genocide is a Holocaust. It is mechanized. The kids are targeting with computers, artificial intelligence. This is mass murder, just as the Nazis did it. But we'll be back here next Friday. The Nazis used IBM, and it wouldn't surprise me if these people are using IBM too. See you next Friday, same time, same place. Thanks.